Well, good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Somebody sent me an email one day that, kind of a nasty little email. I think I said it once before, Steve Harvey trying to be a preacher. Man, I'm so far from being a preacher, man. I can't even tell you. But what I am trying to do is share information. Now, I understand how haters work, and I understand how the devil works. Believe me, I do. Sometimes even he, the devil, surprises me at the level and the angles of attack they use. Which I go, wow, man, I didn't see that one. Ooh, that was pretty slick. I got to give you credit on that when you try to get me. But every time you try to get me, I get saved. I get saved every time, man, because God got me. God got some angels camped around me. That's what my mom used to always say as a Sunday school teacher. Never really understood it, but, when I was growing up as a kid, but I got it now. He got some angels around me, and angels come in the form sometimes of people. People who pull your coat to this or introduce you to that or reveal some information to you like this. He got them all around me. So, see, having a relationship with God, what's been beneficial to me, y'all, is not just that what he gives to me, but what he protects me from. And, some people wonder, well, if you were God, why he let them people do that to you? No, that's not how it works. See, there's two forces in this world. There's good and there's evil. And if you succumb to good, that's what you become. That's what you do. But everybody don't succumb to good. Some people succumb to evil. Some people's mission is to hate, to destroy, to tear down. And so that force is at work in this world too. And when that force comes up against me, what God never promised me that I wouldn't see none of that I wouldn't see the attacks, that I would not come under fire, that I would not be falsely accused. He didn't say that. Matter of fact, he forewarned me that it would happen. But what he does give me in those moments are moments of comfort and peace, knowing that he's with me. And that no matter what my enemy does to bring me down, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So come if you want to. Fight if you will. I have a man that has been attacking me since I owned the comedy club in Dallas. He has been on a mission. And that if I don't give him $5 million, he gonna do it. He done everything, man. He has done everything. Now he done messed around and got himself now claiming in his letters physically ill. And his illnesses and what's befallen his family, he's blaming that on me too. Had Steve Harvey not stressed me out and paid me this money he owed me, where you coming with this? He just has kept on and on and on. And you know what? He done messed around and got himself sick. He done messed around, man, got himself in some situation. And can I tell you something? It's been going on since maybe 97. He started the attack when I first went on. No, before that. Probably 95. He started the attacks in 95. Every now and then. He done got 6 lawyers. All the lawyers done dropped the case after they come in and they discover the fact. But he's steady trying. But it's them angels that's around me. And I forewarned him several times, man. Hey, man, if I was you, I'd go head on. Because what I'm not going to do is bend. Because, see, you cannot break me because I happen to be a soldier for Christ. I happen to be an imperfect soldier for Christ. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. And it ain't like a bunch of people done tried now. Oh, y'all been on YouTube. Y'all been on the internet. Oh, they done tried. Oh, they done put some dirt on me, man. That ain't true. But if you keep looking at me, though, and I am not the prize, but if you put your eyes on God, is where you go. But if you look at me, he's covered me through it all. And that's been the importance of the relationship I form with God, is that I know that I'm under his wings, that I'm ever under his ever-loving protection. that he got me. And I just want to share that with you, that if you're looking for some protection, if you're looking for a way to have the strength to get through what you're going through, get some God, man. If you want a way out, get some God, man. If you've been gang banging and you sick of gang banging, get you some God, man. If you're tired of being on drugs and you're tired of drinking, get you some God, man. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you now, if you're trying to make your dreams come true and it look like you ain't going to make it and you still believe that that's for you, get you some God, man. If you're setting a new goal, dream, or aspiration and you're trying to get there and you're going to start out today, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you. See, it's real what I'm saying, man. I ain't no fake dude with it. You understand? I'm just telling you real. Get you some God, man. And be patient. Have faith. Believe. Don't doubt. But Lord have mercy, get ready to work your tail off. Did you hear me? Get you some faith. Believe. Don't doubt. And get ready to work your tail off. God can't bless it. You see, a lot of times we go to God asking for prayers and stuff, but we go to him and we don't give God nothing to bless. We want blessings, but we don't give him nothing to bless. You make one step, he'll make two. You start, he'll finish. You come, he'll go. You dream it, he'll build. You start it, he'll finish it. See, you trying everything your way. I'm going to go to court. I had a conversation with a man yesterday. Just called me, man, and was just talking about, but Steve, you know, man, I this dude been owing me $2,300 for 4 years. I just asked him, have you survived the 4 without the $2,300? Yeah, man. How much you think you done spent trying to get to $2,300? Just a few hundred. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have a few hundred more to try to get this $2,300 that you've been trying to get for 4 years? Yeah, I could do that. But do you want to, man? Do you have the time to dedicate 4 more of your years to try to get $2,300? But, Steve, I'm out of work right now. I done fell on some hard times. I could use that money. And I've been praying to God to help me. Yeah, you've been praying to God to help you. God probably got something way greater for you, but you got to let go of your own thinking and let God have his way. You understand? You feel me?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real-life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama,
yes,
and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is upon us. The Steve Harvey Morning Show is now here. It is today, a new day, another opportunity, a blessing. God is good. Man, I love God. I do, man. I love him, man. Now, I don't love him much as he loved me, because I'd have been through with me a long time ago. I really would have. That's how I know he loved me, because I'd have been through with me artist. Man, on Family Feud, when I'm interviewing young people, man, I go down the road and say, hey, man, so what's your goal here? Yeah, I'm going to be an artist. What type of artist? Yeah, I got a rap career. I said to myself, so much for the word career.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's too
You know,
much.
but it's people see the success of other people and they think that's for them.
Yeah.
That's not true, man. It's just not true. There's a lot of young people wasting their time trying to be something they saw. That's why so many women trying to look like Kim Kardashian. Uh-oh.
Look how many podcasts.
All right.
Not the Kardashian effect.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew. He is back to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to start your morning off with the nephew and run that prank back. Welcome back, Neff. What you got for us today?
Well, if you're going to come back, you're going to have to come back stupid. Now, that's what you got to do. And this right here is give me my arm back. Give me my arm back. Deep stupid. We don't do shallow stupid. We do deep stupid.
Never
Let's
have.
go, Cat.
Never have, Steve.
And never will either.
Let's go, Cat Dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Philip.
Yeah, this is Philip. Hey, how you doing? Who's this?
Are you Philip? Is that who you are?
Yes, this is Philip.
Okay,
How
and
may I help you, sir?
is Darius your son? Do you know a Darius?
Okay, calm down. Yes.
Okay.
Darius is my son. Okay, calm down, first of all.
Is your son there? Is he there at the house right now?
Okay, that's not the issue. What the issue is, what do you need, sir?
My name is Burns, okay? And I live 2 streets over from y'all. Do your son play with a boy named Tim or Timmy?
Yes, they grew up together. They play ball together. That's where they are now. They playing ball right now.
Where they playing ball at right now?
Since they're not down there at the park to play ball, because that's what they always
at
do.
the park. That's what I need to know. I need to know where they at. Let me tell you something.
Hold on a second. What you need to know where they at for, and what you finna do. What is the problem?
That boy Darius and Tim they was walking up my street today and came over here. I have a prosthetic arm. My right arm is prosthetic, and they know.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You say you got a prosthetic arm?
Yes, I do. My right arm is a prosthetic arm. And them boys came over
what
here.
What they got to do with my son?
Your boy and that boy Tim came over here and pulled my arm off of me and ran down the street with it.
Hold on a second. You trying to tell me that you lost your arm to my son and his friend, and they ran off with your arm? And they went down and played basketball? Is that what you telling me, sir?
I'm telling you that I don't know. I didn't know nothing about no basketball. They didn't came and took my prosthetic arm off of me.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me tell you something. That don't sound like what something my son would do, okay?
I'm so sick
I know exactly what they do and where they going at all times, and that's not something that they would do.
I'm sick of parents talking about what their kids will do and won't do. You don't know what they do when they ain't with y'all. I'm glad you told me that they at the park, because I'm going to go right over here to this park now, and when I find them, I'm going to whoop and get my arm back.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Just hold everything, okay? Hold on a second now, because you done said that you going to go do something that I know you don't really mean, all right?
No,
I tell you what.
I mean exactly what I'm saying. They got my arm. How you think it feels that somebody going to take your arm?
Sir, okay, look, let's try to keep this respectful, all right? All right, you say they got your arm, right? How about this?
They got my arm.
Where you going to go get my boys, okay? First of all, I will meet you at the park. All right, I will meet you at the park, and we're going to talk about this situation like gentlemen, okay? Ain't no need for you to go down there and start messing with youngsters, okay? All right, that's what we're going to do.
Them youngsters got my arm. They got my arm.
Sir, with all due respect, okay, you're talking about my son, and I know what he is capable of doing and what he is not going to do. And he don't disrespect older people like that, especially with somebody with an impairment or disablement or whatever you got. I'm sorry about your arm.
I'm trying to help. I'm asking you a question. Do you not think taking somebody's arm is disrespectful? That's disrespectful to take an old man's arm and run down the street with.
It is, sir, disrespectful. But what is not disrespectful also is you telling me you're going to go up there and whoop my son, and that's not going to happen. Okay,
that's what I'm going to do. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm son up as soon as I get over here to this damn park.
Okay, hold on a second, sir. You going to do what to my son?
I'm going to son up as soon as I get to this park, and the named Timmy that's with it. Because they took my arm and they know they did it. I'm going to
Okay, let me tell you something. You call me up disrespecting me and threatening my son. Do you know who you talking to? I tell you what you do. To that park and breathe on my son wrong, okay? Say his name wrong, okay? Say it. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your other arm and I'm going to beat with it.
Hey, let me tell you something. Don't think I can't whoop with this one arm, because I'm there. I whoop you and your son with this one arm. I promise you that.
Okay, come on in, family. You ain't going to know what to do with your life, because you can't find your arm. You ain't got no sense, and you over here with the wrong people's family, all right?
You don't know what happened to my arm. You don't know how I lost my arm. You don't know what happened.
You crying?
You don't know what happened to my arm.
Why is you crying? Let me ask you something, Mr. Sensitive. What's the problem?
You don't know how I lost the arm. You don't know how I lost it.
I don't know how you lost your arm. I don't give a
my arm. Your son,
I don't know who got your arm. My son ain't got your arm.
No, your son. He don't have my arm. Tommy got my arm.
Who got your arm?
Tommy got it.
Tommy.
Tommy got it. Tommy the one got the arm.
Yo, who the Tommy, man?
Tommy, man. Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Your son Darius, 15-year-old, got me to prank phone call you.
Oh. Yo, man. Yo, he called you and told you that? No, he on punishment. I knew he wasn't going to do no He on punishment double time now.
Oh, man, you all right?
Y'all something else.
Oh, man.
Me.
Hey, man, I got to ask you, man, what's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. You already know, baby.
Was it deep enough, stupid, for you?
Yes, it was.
You never
When we
disappoint.
come back in another hour, I'm going to get a little deeper than that. I go
Okay,
deep with
all
my
right.
stupid.
Really?
Deep.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, the movie You People, starring Lauren London, Eddie Murphy, and Nia Long, is the #1 movie on Netflix. It's number one in America.
Believe I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
You
What?
won't
Did you
believe
like
I
it? It was
saw it.
Good, huh? You didn't like it?
Hell yeah.
It was
Yeah.
cute, right?
Yeah. It's #1 in America and Dubai. Jermaine Jackson's son will play his uncle Michael Jackson in an upcoming biopic, and we'll tell you about some trending Black Girl Magic Super Bowl news. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey, ready for you. All right, here we go. Benita in Augusta writes, I raised my 28-year-old son by myself, and his father wasn't around. When my son got married, his dad showed up, and now they're best friends. My son lets his dad and his wife keep his baby, and it angers me. How do I get past these feelings? Man.
Stop hating.
They got their relationship back together.
You know, man, the father and the son got it together. That's something your son has always been missing and wanted, and now he has it. What's they keeping the baby that angers you? He the grandfather.
She's still mad at him, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but see, the real problem ain't the baby or the daddy. It's the daddy with the girl that's keeping the baby. That's
wife.
what you're mad at. That he want her and didn't want you. That's what you're mad at. Get over it. He wasn't the man for you. It's a blessing that it didn't work out. And the good thing is you all have this wonderful son who's doing the right thing. Mm-hmm. That's it. But you ain't going to look at the blessing because you're looking at what you mad at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're going to
that's
miss
how
the
she's
blessing
mad.
being mad.
He forgave his father. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
a relationship.
Man, you don't see that?
Yeah, and you have to
I
forgive
am just
too.
mad.
so you can move on.
What you talking to him for? Because it's his daddy. What same reason you was talking to him?
Yeah, she has some built-up resentment. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Corey Ann in the DMV says, I've been messing with a married man for a while, and we plan to go out of town for Valentine's Day, but his wife found an email with his itinerary on it. He told her the trip was for them. I still have my ticket and my own room. So should I go on the trip and act like I don't know him if I run into them?
Yes, please.
Go,
Write us
girl.
back.
No,
Yes.
no.
See, I knew the
Do
men weren't
not
going to want her
do
to
that.
go.
Don't leave that house.
Do that. Listen to me. You signed up knowing what the deal was.
That's
You signed up. You went into this. Now, what you gonna go there, run into him for, and act like you don't know him? Why?
Because it's a free trip for her. That's why. That's what she's thinking about.
I don't see the free in this. What
this
a free
is
is.
fun.
Shirley, the word I'm looking for is Yusuf. Yusuf. Y-S-U-S.
Useless.
What does that mean?
You shut up, Shirley.
Oh, goodness.
Stop telling me to
what I
shut up.
want
That is so
you
rude.
to do.
That is so
No.
rude.
On this, telling this woman to go down here and mess all these people's lives up when you signed up for it. If she goes, she gonna be miserable because she gonna see him.
She
Yeah,
said,
her feelings
act like
are going
I don't
to
know
be
him.
hurt. But,
Yeah, she says, I'm going to act like I don't know him if she
No,
runs
she ain't.
into them.
Let me tell you something. He gonna act like he don't know you. So now
That's
what?
what's going to
now
hurt.
you really gonna
That's
be
what's
mad.
going to hurt.
What
No.
we
It's a
both
free
gonna do
trip.
this?
She wants to go on her free trip.
No, that ain't no go on the free trip. She mad because she ain't going on the trip.
All right.
Whatever.
Dumbass dude. I know you'd be right there, Carla, with a knife in your
Free
hand.
trip.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
Not
ain't
that.
nobody
I
no
would
free
ignore
trip.
them.
Shirley, you girl, stop.
I can ignore. Oh, you
No,
know
you
I
can't.
can ignore. Yes, I can.
Oh, you can ignore us. You can't
And-
ignore your husband sleeping with this woman. You're not going to be able to ignore that.
She's saying as the other woman. The
Yeah,
side
as
piece.
the
Shirley ain't going to be able to
visitor.
ignore that. Shirley ain't never been no side piece.
No.
You don't even know how to do no side piece etiquette.
don't
You
even
ain't
know
no
the
side piece.
It's a free trip. Are we missing?
You
what
been
are
the
we
entree
missing
your
here?
whole
Free
life.
trip.
You ain't finna be no damn side piece.
It's a free trip.
Get over there and sit down somewhere and act like a side.
like a soul slaw.
You ain't the chicken, you the slaw.
It's a free trip for her. That's all she's thinking about.
It's
All
not
right.
worth the free
Moving
trip.
on.
No. Yeah, it's going to be painful.
Moving on to
It is,
moving on to Katina in Lexington. Katina says, my husband and I had a disagreement over social media. He thinks it's okay to follow my friends and like their pictures. I think it sends the wrong message. If I was to follow his friends and like pictures, he'd flip out. How do I resolve this issue? How do I resolve the issue? Mm-hmm.
They had an argument over social media. And then she
Yeah,
said,
her husband is following her friends and he likes their pictures. Okay, she
Oh,
thinks she says
Right.
if she were to follow his friends and like their pictures, he'd flip out. So how does she resolve this?
Yeah, all right now.
That's
Come
what
on,
he doing.
CLO. Yeah, he's on.
Hey, should meet her. All right now.
He pressing a double heart.
Yeah, double heart, smiling emoji,
Tap.
arm strong, arm praying hands.
Fire.
Hey,
Fire.
it's too
Flying
much.
too.
Fire 100. You just
Yeah.
you got a whole string of emojis. Red high heel shoes, the lips. Hey, dog, you're going too damn far.
Yeah. So what does she do? What does she do?
I
She
don't
doesn't
know.
like.
I don't know.
You don't know.
You told her.
Hell
follow
no,
his
CLO
friends.
don't know everything. What is your
She
dumb
told
ass
us not to
liking
go on that
pictures for? I
summer
don't
trip.
understand that. I missed that era. I don't do that.
So you have no help for her to resolve
Hell
this?
no, my wife got friends on the internet. I don't know. No. Hell no. Be the double tap.
Fire signs. Mm-mm.
Yeah, fire signs, all that. Lips.
A
little
rose.
kitty
How about a
cat.
rose?
See, now you got to reply to the. You're doing a comment now. That's too
I'm
much.
just doing I'm looking like password. I'm putting together some symbols that mean a paragraph.
She need to fight fire with fire. Follow his friends if he doing the same thing. Do that. Follow his friends.
I put that emoji on there where the little yellow thing had that tear coming down his face.
Crying.
Yeah, that mean I wish I was
sweating.
with you instead.
Oh yeah,
Wish
you're
what?
going too far.
You wish you would.
Yeah, see, that's I'll be on there hitting like I don't know no better.
Too much, as always.
Just putting emojis up. You put a soccer ball up there for no reason.
Yeah, you don't know. Every time I see you, it's like a kick in my stomach. Yeah, you don't know what your emojis mean.
Yeah, you stay off. You stay off social media. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama,
Yes.
and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, "I murdered your daughter."
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Show.
Well, the movie You People, starring Lauren London, Jonah Hill, Eddie Murphy, and Nia Long, is the #1 movie on Netflix. It's in #1 in America and in Dubai. You People is a movie about a Jewish man named Ezra, played by Jonah Hill, dating a Muslim woman named Amira, played by Lauren London. We get to see the family dynamics in both cultures clashing and coming together. Fans also noticed many tributes to Lauren's partner, the late Nipsey Hussle, in the movie. There were scenes that included Nipsey's music, images, billboards, and landmarks. And You People, directed and co-written by Kenya Barris. Now, Steve, you saw the movie. What do you think?
I thought the movie was pretty funny, man. That was
really so good.
Really, I wasn't expecting it to go that way because I'm used to seeing Eddie in a different way. But it's a really good movie. I love the lead actor, the guy.
David Duchovny or Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill.
Funny as hell, man.
Yeah, Jonah Hill. Yeah.
He was funny in that movie. It was really, really good. Eddie was hilarious. Lauren London's daddy. Nia Long, her mom.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. It was a good movie. Very cute.
Akbar.
And congratulations.
Yes. Eddie Murphy.
Congratulations to you, Steve, for seeing a current movie. And congratulations.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Mike Epps is in it. Mike Epps is in
that's
the
right.
Too.
Mike Epps.
I mean, Mike Epps really plays the role. I wish I could find this. I made a series of stuff that y'all should watch.
What?
Wait a minute. What?
What?
You know, y'all
Some notes on what we should be watching.
You know,
Hold the phone.
Coming to
Stop
America
the show.
already?
Call the
Really?
police. What?
Hold on, let me go because I took
Harlem
a
Nights on
snapshot. I'm gonna tell you one of the best shows I've seen on
Here we go.
I'm bracing
on Netflix.
myself.
It's a series called "You Don't Know Me."
Yeah,
You don't know me.
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't seen that. Okay.
I haven't seen that.
Have you seen the whole thing, Tommy?
Yeah, all the way to the end. It's good. All the way
That
to the
right
end.
there is really good. That lead actor, that black dude.
That boy playing it. There's some cold writers out there, man. There's some cold writers.
That's a cold piece. You Don't Know Me on Netflix. Don't know who the dude is. Had never seen him up until
Ain't that
now.
something? Yep.
I don't know who this boy is. He's London. Seems like this. You Don't Know Me on Netflix.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now. You better sit down and watch it.
Okay.
What else you got?
All
What else
right.
you got? Come on.
What else is on
Come
your
on,
list?
66, the new Steve Harvey.
Yeah, see, y'all don't know. I've decided to have more fun in my life.
We don't know
Instead of
you.
working
We
all
don't
the
know
time.
you, Steve.
No, y'all don't know me. Is what the new series is gonna be. No, mine gonna be You Don't Know Me Either.
Joe show.
What else you got? Let me hear the next.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. I tell you, man, I've watched New York Bling.
Yes.
Yeah, hate it, but there's a I can't stand stuff like that. But there's a young girl on that show, Asian. Is that what you're supposed to say?
Yes.
Yes, that's politically correct. Yes. Thank you.
Which one? The one I've watched this show. This one, the one
the
that went
one
to Paris.
named Tina or Trina.
Yes, Tina is the influencer.
Tina.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I just saw a clip where she was supposed to go to a Chanel fashion show, and they sent her all the stuff to wear.
Yes.
And she didn't make it, and she was in the car crying.
Crying.
I think she's smart.
Yeah, she's an influencer.
That's it.
Yeah.
The other girl I know from L.A. The other.
Bling Empire.
I wish you knew names.
I think her name is Dorothy. I think her name is Dorothy. Yeah.
But
So
I've been, stuff like that.
Okay.
Then I watched
all
The
right.
King of Joburg. That's not
King
really
of
working
Joburg?
out for me. I worked Shantytown. That's too much. I don't like I like stuff, and then all of a sudden once you put some voodoo in it, I cut you off.
You out of there.
You're out.
Your
You ain't
eyes
doing
is
that.
blue and all this here. Once you do that, ain't nobody watching
Have you-
this.
Are you talking about
Have you
shows
seen
you
Megan?
like or you don't like? Which
Well, I
one?
was trying
First, he
to.
started off with one he's liked, but now
But
he
see,
doesn't
I
like
start
it.
watching the show, but if I don't like it, I cut it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got no time for this.
Right.
You will like Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh man,
Tulsa
With,
King.
Sylvester
I watched
Stallone.
that, Tommy. That is good, Uncle. Oh my
That's good.
God.
My daughter loves
good
that
work.
show.
Is that on
Sylvester Stallone?
Sheridan.
Paramount Plus.
Now, let me tell you what I can't do when I'm out the country. If I try to watch
If you
Amazon
haven't downloaded
Prime,
it, you in trouble.
see, here's the problem. If you watch Amazon Prime out the country, here's the problem. And then it says how to watch this movie. And then you click the button, how to watch. And then it say rent or buy, and then you hit buy, because I don't know how to rent no movie. I don't finna rent nothing. So I press buy.
Okay.
But then it says you have to buy this on your mobile device or computer. The hell is it on the TV for?
Because you need the code. It's a code that they
They'll send you a
from
code.
the app on the mobile.
How? So what do I need on my phone? I don't want to watch
Nothing.
a TV
You
show
just
on
go
the
to
phone.
the website and it matches up with the smart TV. They'll give you the code.
Do you have the app on your phone? First of all, do you
What
have
app?
that?
Yeah,
The Amazon Prime app for
Prime
watching video.
Prime app. Do you
Prime
have that on your
Video.
phone?
Do you have it on your phone?
You need to download everything before you leave the States.
Yeah, before
Then
you
you'll
get
be
out of the
all right.
country. Yeah.
Then you'll be fine.
You don't.
What you mean I don't? No, I
Okay,
don't.
yeah. Is this a tutorial right now?
Like you surprised, like you aggravated with me. You don't have Amazon Prime. For what?
Coming up in 20 minutes.
buy
Oh, my
nothing on there, man.
goodness.
We know who want a
Judge, I
VCR
need
back.
some-
We know who wants that.
Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about Jalen Hurts right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We all know this will be the first Super Bowl with 2 black quarterbacks, okay? Yeah. Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes. Yep. During the post-game interview, Jalen Hurts was asked about his first year playing for the Philadelphia Eagles, and he said, they didn't want me here. Take a listen.
My first year here, I mean, they probably didn't even want to draft me here. You know, it's probably one of those things, but it always handled itself.
John, you said a little bit ago they probably never wanted to draft me here. Did you mean the front office, the fans? Explain that.
I know, there was a big surprise to many. But my favorite verse, I went through a lot of stuff in college, and it kind of stuck with me. John 13:7. You may not know now, but later you'll understand. Hopefully, people understand.
All right.
Tell the truth, Q.
Tell the crew, H-Town.
Oh, y'all trying to take credit for this?
Oh, definitely. Both of them Texas boys. They both Texas boys.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, which only proves one thing.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it today now.
You want to be something, you got to get your ass out of Texas. That's what I'm
That's a damn shame.
And then you can win. That's terrible.
Well, Junior, you don't live there no more.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
This is a history.
Where all Tommy Jobs at? Hello.
Yeah.
I'm in Miami this week. Yeah, this season we're in D.C. Yeah, why don't y'all do something in Houston? Yeah, we tried that. It didn't go good. We got to get out.
But Steve, speak to the historical aspect of this. 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. That's major.
Yeah, it's major. It's not as major as it used to be because of the culture now. Because what they do so quickly is they wash over facts like this and they normalize it very, very quickly.
Wow.
Very, very quickly. It's a phenomenal thing, but go ahead.
You got 2 black quarterbacks. You got Rihanna doing the halftime show. Babyface is going to be there. Shirley Ralph is doing pregame stuff. This is a pretty big night. African Americans performing, playing ball.
Look, if you do it the right way, when you talk athletics and entertainment, who you talking about?
Okay.
I mean, we are such a major contributor in every single sport we play. I mean, and then look, and then when we do make a big deal of it, then here comes the opposition.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing. It's a win-win for us, but we need more. We need more.
Always. Yes, sir.
All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we're going to check your voicemail, Steve, 877-29-STEVE, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Steve, it is time now to check your voicemail. If you wanted to leave Steve a voicemail, call him 877-29-STEVE. This first one, Steve, the caller left a message about police brutality. She doesn't think it's about the blue uniform. Take a listen.
Hi, Steve. I heard your comment about the blue uniform, and I don't really think it has all to blame on the blue uniform. I think blacks kill blacks all the time, pretty often. In the street, blacks kill blacks. In the same, Hispanics kill Hispanics. It's not a black thing. I think it's not to blame on the blue uniform.
Yeah, great. You're wrong. Thank you for calling. You're absolutely wrong. There is a culture in the blue uniform amongst some of the officers that allow for their previously held bigotry, hatred of black people to resonate and be allowed to come out in the form of that uniform. It has a lot to do with the blue uniform. Why all the stories about the blue uniform? See, I got blacks kill blacks. I got Latinos kill. I got white people kill white people. But we talking about what the police do. Police don't kill unarmed white people. What part about this you missing? See, y'all always, that's what I think. See, soon as you say something that's like on the pro side of blacks, here comes somebody with the damn argument that don't know what the hell they talking about. So now, lady, you don't understand, and you ain't trying to understand. See, don't try to fix the problem we have by pointing out the other problem, because now you take the problem off the problem we have with police brutality. We have had this for decades. Y'all just now seeing it. But I grew up in the 60s. I saw it before we had a camera to tell y'all it was happening to us, and nobody believed it. Now you got it, and we show it to you. Now you trying to find every other reason why it's happening. It's because your ass got the uniform and a badge, and you got the power to act out your racism. That's what it is. Now, damn, because you say it ain't cool. Okay, what is it then? Because I ain't hear you say that. That's what pissed me off. I just said, man, a minute ago. That's why I hate to say something on behalf of black people, because here they come. And it don't always be white people. The hell you called with that damn statement for? That statement you called in don't allow us to fix nothing. Because we can't address the problem because you want to point at the other damn problem. I realize we have other problems. But you took the oath to serve and protect.
As a police officer, yes.
That's right.
And you are to uphold the law, not to break it.
Right.
Right.
That's it,
Man,
Steve, right there.
Miss me with that. I'm sorry.
All right, it's okay. Now, this caller, Steve, left a message about the 6th Memphis police officer involved in the beating death of Tyree Nichols.
Take a listen.
Take a listen.
Good morning, Steve. My name is Barbara. I'm a resident of Memphis, Tennessee. I was listening to your show this morning, and you were commending Chief Davis for her quick reaction to arrest the officers. Keep in mind, there's a video of the initial arrest. There's a white officer that also participated in that. He was the first one to tase Tyree Nichols. So I just want to share that information for you. So justice hasn't been completely served because all officers have not been arrested. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Why they late?
No,
I
received that. I received that.
He has been.
He has not. Well, he's been.
Yeah, been fired. No charges.
This though. Back to the first caller. Is this other person that they're talking about bringing charges on? Does he not have a uniform on too? See, I just want to keep the focus on what is on. We are talking about police brutality.
Yes. He was.
See, we ain't talking about human brutality. We talking about police brutality. Because if you want to go about blacks on black, well, listen, then we got to go all the way back to all these mass shootings. Who the hell going to school to shoot a bunch of kids? Who the hell would go in there and shoot a bunch of people watching movies? But you signed up and we pay you tax-paying dollars to serve and protect.
That's right.
Black or white or whatever. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, callers. Coming up next, it is the prank phone call for today as we switch gears with the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of
love offering, whatever it is. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
I need to speak to Sister Felicia.
Okay, who is this?
This right here is Glenn, all right? This is Glenn.
Okay,
This is Brother Glenn. Can I speak to Sister Felicia? But I have some, please.
Okay, sir. How did you get my number?
I got your number from one of the deacons at the church.
Okay, what deacon was that?
I don't even know the deacon name. Listen, what I'm trying to ask you, can you reimburse me for some money that I put in church on Sunday?
Okay, well, can you just calm down just a little, please, sir?
Look, are you the financial person at the church?
Yes, I am. So what can I do for you?
I'm trying to get my money back that I put in church on Sunday. I put $100 in church on Sunday, and I'm trying to get my $100 back.
Okay, well, did you not give from your heart?
I gave from my heart what I thought was going to happen, but it didn't happen.
Okay, help me help you. What you mean, what didn't happen? What didn't happen, sir?
Okay, Pastor wasn't there. Pastor was not there on Sunday, and y'all had this guest minister come in who I didn't like him at all, but the doggone the offering was before he even got up to preach. So I didn't already gave my offering, which was $100, and then I didn't even know Pastor wasn't there.
You know what I'm saying? So here I am giving $100 because I'm thinking I know I'm gonna get the word when Pastor there. But y'all put this dude up. He coming from. Don't nobody come from the book of Ruth no more. He was in Ruth, Leviticus. He was all over the place. I want to get my $100 back. I ain't giving to that.
Sir, do you not read the bulletin? I mean, how often do you even come to church?
I come to church often. I mean, what that's got to do with anything?
Well, if you would come a little often and read the bulletin, so you would have known that Pastor took a vacation.
He took a vacation, so everybody knew he wasn't gonna be there.
Yes, sir. The regulars, the people that come regularly to church, they know that, sir.
Okay, well I ain't know that, so I need to get my money back.
Okay, what I need you to do though is calm down.
I'm calm. I'm just trying to say I want to get my $100. I'm not giving that sermon I got on Sunday. I'm not giving no $100 for that.
Well, sir, I cannot give you $100 back. Okay, we don't do no refund checks. I can't do that. Okay, I have to wait till Pastor get back in because 2 people have to sign the checks. I can't even do that for you, sir. Matter of fact, I'm not even at work right now.
Okay, so how am I going to get my $100 back?
Okay, sir, why don't you just call the church on tomorrow and then we can go from there, okay?
I'm not calling the church tomorrow. I tell you what, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come up there tomorrow and you're going to give me my $100. Either it's in a check or it's in cash. But you, Sister Felicia Patterson, you're going to give me my damn money.
Hey, did you just cuss me?
Say what?
Sir, did you just cuss me?
I just told you that come tomorrow, I'm coming up there to get my damn $100. Whether it's in a check or whether it's in cash. I don't care what it's in.
Let me tell you something, sir. You ain't getting nothing from us. How dare you call here and cuss me, asking for some money back? You don't matter. You giving your money from your heart. It doesn't matter who up there preaching the word of God. You give because you love God. But have you ever thought to me like this? I'll strip you naked. You hear me? You know what? You better be glad this ain't 20 years ago because I'd have cussed you from A to Z. But thank God that he saved me because, you know, I ain't going to cuss you. But I tell you what I will do, young man. Whenever I see you, what you say your name is again? What's your name is?
I'm Brother Glenn.
Brother Glenn, when I see you, I'm going to give you the right for the fellowship. Do you hear me? Come on, say something. Because that's how you treat God's people. You have been talking to me ignorant since I picked up the phone. You ain't say, hi, ma'am. How you doing, ma'am? Can you help me, ma'am? No, you just start cussing and hollering at me. You don't talk to people like that. You don't even sound like a Christian. Christians don't do that. Do you hear me, boy? Now, you want something from people, you ask. That's what the word said. You have not because you ask not. You don't call here hollering at me. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Come call here cussing at me. Oh, Lord, help me.
Can I, Sister Felicia, can I say something? I mean, I just want to say something else to you if you don't mind. Can I say something?
You can't say nothing to me. But you know what you need to do? Go get you some manners.
Yes, ma'am. But but there's one more thing I just wanted to say to you.
Ain't no one more thing. Ain't no one more thing.
Okay, but I just wanted to tell you this, Sister Felicia. I wanted to tell you.
I told you. You ain't got nothing to tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But I want to say this though. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend, Sister Doris, got me to prank phone call you. Sister Felicia.
Oh, my God. Whew. I am going to get Doris. Oh, yes, I am. Tommy,
hello?
Is Steve in there with you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Steve is not in here with me.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to need to have a private moment with Sister Doris. Yeah, it's got to be private. Can't nobody hear what I got to share with her. Yeah, it's going to just be me, her, and the Lord.
Sister Felicia, she told me, she said, my girlfriend is blessed, highly favored, saved. She said, I want you to see if you can push her butt. Sister Felicia, you rolled it out. I'm going to tell you. But you, let me ask you something though. 20 years ago, it'd have been a little different.
Oh, 20 years ago, I'd have picked you up and dropped you back down, looked at you and walked over you after I got through cussing you out. But that was 20 years ago. Oh, thank the Lord for deliverance.
Man.
Oh, Lord, my legs still shaking. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord,
hey, let me ask
no
you something, Sister Felicia. I got to ask you, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Oh, I must say the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Oh, yeah, you got me. Oh, Lord. you got.
I know I ain't the only one be feeling that when Pastor don't show up. I know I'm not the only one.
No, you're not. No, you're not. That's why they don't tell you. That is why they don't tell you.
But they
So
know
they
you're
know
allowed
church-
to leave.
No, they know you
They
will
know,
not
they
come.
know church gonna be empty.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot going on. Let's see what we got. A night of love and laughter. A night of love and laughter. This is basically your Valentine's weekend, Friday, February the 10th. I will be at the Embassy Theater, Nephew Tommy and Friends, along with a special guest of Life Jennings. That's the love and the laughter. See, I bring the laughter. He gonna bring the love. Nephew Tommy and Friends. February the 10th, that's Friday, Embassy Theater, in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Tickets available at all Ticketmaster outlets. Fort
Night
Wayne,
Shift
boy,
with
what you
Kevin
know about
Ferguson,
that?
Snickers Comedy Bar. First TV show Thursday nights. Nobody saw it.
Nobody what?
A career-ending show.
All right.
Careers go to die.
Oh, no. All right. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. The subject is, what is so darn funny? We'll find out right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real-life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama,
yes,
and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real-life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama,
yes,
and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Danny Shapiro, host of the hit podcast Family Secrets. The day before Steve Lichthi's high school graduation, 2 of his best buddies paid him a visit. They told him that the people he thought were his parents were really his grandparents, and his sister was really his mother. How did they know? The whole town knew, everyone but him. Sasha Rothschild's father was slipping into dementia, and one day he casually mentioned another woman, his wife's best friend. His shocked family discovered he had been living a double life for decades. These are just some of the stories we've told on Family Secrets. Each episode explores a long-held family secret that has finally come to light, usually with powerful consequences. Find out what keeps millions of people tuning in to hear astonishing stories about the secrets that are kept from us, the secrets we keep from others, and yes, even the secrets we keep from ourselves. Listen to Season 8 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What if I told you there was way more to the story behind game-changing events? Welcome to my new podcast, That Moment with Damon John. Every Tuesday, we will jump into the personal stories of some of the most influential people on the planet, from business moguls.
At this point, I'm a young chef. I talked to chef. He said, listen to me now. As a black kid, you can work in a restaurant because people like me allow you to work in a restaurant.
Celebrities to athletes and artists.
You gotta have a little gangsters to survive in this business because they will also challenge anything they think won't fight back.
Greatness starts with a single step. So, whether you're an entrepreneur, an artist, or just someone seeking inspiration, join me every Tuesday for That Moment with Damon John on the Black Effect Podcast Network, the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you go to get your podcasts.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter. This could be your letter. We could be reading it live on the air. You never know. It could be yours. So write us, okay?
So write us right
Yeah,
now.
we'll
Buckle
help
up.
you.
Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, what's so darn funny? Okay. Dear Stephen Shirley, I've been married for 18 years and I'm dating a younger lady on the side. I know what you're thinking, but my wife stopped having sex with me 2 years ago and she got smart during an argument and told me I could do whatever I needed to do on the side because she didn't want me anymore. It hurt like heck, but I moved on and met someone new. My side chick is married, but she and her husband have been living apart for 4 years. I'm 55 and my girlfriend is 35. She's tall and thick with a tiny waist. It was love at first sight, and I wanted nothing more than to make her mine. We didn't rush into sex because I haven't been with another woman since I met my wife 22 years ago. When we finally had sex recently, I admitted I was nervous. She thought it was sweet, and she jokingly said she'd take good care of me. When I kissed her neck, she giggled. When I rubbed her skin, she giggled. Every new position, she giggled. I thought I was showing out, but every few seconds, she giggled. I looked down at her. She had tears in her eyes from all the laughing. I asked her what was so darn funny, and she said she can tell I have been married a long time. I was offended, but I played it off, and I let her take control. I wasn't expecting what came next, and she had me holding on for dear life. I got caught up in her long legs and couldn't breathe at one point. Since that night, she's been teasing me about wanting more. I don't have the confidence to do it again. Am I out of my league here, or should I keep trying? Okay, let me get this straight. Let me just get this straight for a second.
I already
you
got
were
it
asking,
straight. You just come to me if you want to. Go ahead.
You were asking Steve and I to help you be a better lover for your side piece. Okay. I mean, is it over between you and your wife? I guess according to you it is, but you guys did try to make it, you didn't try to make it work anymore after this, right? Because your wife practically gave you away when she said she didn't want you anymore, and for you to do whatever you needed to do on the side. That was like a permanent hall pass. I'm sure that hurt, like you said it did, and it's been 2 years. So what I don't get is why you guys didn't just get a divorce. I mean, do you still do things together? You just don't have sex? It sounds pretty complicated. You're legally married, but living single. And this sounds like it's working for you. I mean, you must have some sort of understanding or arrangement going on here, and your girlfriend must too. I don't know. Anyway, fast forward to the side piece. You may not have the confidence to do it again, but she sure wants you to do it again. She wants you to do it again with her. So that should get your self-esteem, your confidence up a bit, right? Obviously, she crushed your ego with all the giggles and everything, but she didn't stop. She didn't leave you. She didn't make fun of you. She didn't even tell you to go back to your wife. So she obviously likes something about you, and maybe she can teach you a few things. So now the ball's in your court. What are you going to do, Steve?
Whew. Girl, this letter here, what is so damn funny? Well, I'm the man for this letter right here. Nice try, Shirley. Good Christian answers. That ain't what this letter's about. This ain't about no can your marriage work out? Could y'all talk it through? Do y'all still do things together? That is not what this is about at all. I have found the secret in this letter. The subject is what is so damn funny. That's what this letter about. The hell you laughing at? That's what the letter is about. I'm in here with I'm giving it all I got. The hell is so damn funny. So now let's talk about this, because here's what happened. This man been married for 18 years. You dating this younger girl on the side. You know, and I ain't gonna trying. I know you know what you thinking, but my wife stopped having sex with me 2 years ago. She got smart in an argument and told me I could do whatever I need to do on the side because she ain't want me no more. Okay? Now I'm going to show you something. It hurt like hell, but I move on and I met somebody new. My side chick is married. Now this is critical information now. But she and her husband have been living apart for 4 years. So now let's do the math here. Here's a man been married 18 years. His wife told him 2 years ago she didn't want to have sex with him. No, told him to get something on the side, go do what he want to do. He meets a side chick that is married but has been living apart from her man for 4 years. I'm 55, my girlfriend 35. She tall and thick with a tiny waist, love at first sight. I wanted nothing more to make her mine. She ain't rushing this sex because I hadn't been seeing a woman since I met my wife 22 years ago. Another key piece of information. Here we go. When we finally had sex recently, I admitted I was nervous. When we finally had sex, I was nervous. She thought it was sweet, and she said jokingly, she'll take good care of me. That's a warning. That was a warning. When I kissed her neck, she giggled. When I rubbed her skin, she giggled. Every new position, she giggled. I thought I was showing out, but every few seconds, she giggled. I looked down at her. She had tears in her eyes from all the laughing. I asked her what was so damn funny.
Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. You're going to find out what's so darn funny when we come back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, what's so darn funny?
Now, I've never taken this long down in the letter. I'm 3/4 through with the letter before I have made a point. But let me just do a recap so you can understand. This 55-year-old man is dating a 33-year-old chick on the side from his wife, who he's been married to 18 years, but for the past 2 years, they haven't had sex. She told him to go do what he wants. She don't want him anymore. The side chick has been living separate from her husband, separated for 4 years. He met her, long legs, small waist, pretty face, fell in love at first sight, wanted her, but he hadn't had sex with another woman in 18, 22 years. She said, it's okay, I'll take care of you. I consider that a warning, but he don't know that because he ain't been with nobody else in 22 years. He kissed her on the neck, she started laughing. He rubbed her skin, she started laughing. Touch her feet, laughing. Every time they flipped to a new position, she laughing. He looked down, she got tears in her eyes from all the laughing. I asked her what was so damn funny, and she said, I could tell you've been married a long time. Well, the question of the letter is, what is so damn funny? And the answer is you. Your ass is what she laughing at. I'll tell you what's so damn funny. First of all, that's why your wife told you she laughing at your little sex moves and she laughing at all the little stuff you trying. That's why your wife told you 2 years ago, don't touch her no damn more, and you can go do what you want to do, because your ass ain't frying no bacon up in here like I like mine extra crispy, and you in here serving up all this raw-ass bacon. Your grease ain't even hot. So now, then she done put you out. Now you got to look at who you dating. This woman that done put this thing on you and you don't know what to do. Now, you said in the letter, I was offended and played it off, and I let her take control. I wasn't expecting what came next. She had me holding on for dear life. I got caught up in her long legs and couldn't breathe at one point. Now, want to know what happened right there? That's why she been separated for 4 years. Because she too much. You too much for one man, but not enough for two. That's a Bill Withers song. She in here bone-crushing men, locking them up. Break it off. Yeah. You getting stuff happening to you ain't never had before. You scared. You in there scared. She in there too much. She overexperienced. That's why her husband done left her for 4 years. He's somewhere trying to pull himself together. Your wife don't want you because you don't know what your ass is doing. You 55. I don't know what made you think you could do this 35-year-old girl. Your wife didn't want it no more. She don't want it now. This is what this letter's about, dog. So now, listen to me. You said, since that night, she's been teasing me about wanting more. I don't have the confidence to do it again. And am I out of my league here, or should I keep trying? No, bro. You way out your league. You done bit off more than you can chew. And you can't chew baby girl, because baby girl is a man eater.
She's a man eater.
She's a man eater. Yeah. See, they wrote songs about everything back then. You in love with a man eater, and you ain't got nothing to eat, because your ass is inadequate. You sitting up in here, you can't, you all that old baby kissing on the neck. She don't want that. Rubbing her skin. Flip over and watch this. You let her take control. She locked your monkey ass up. You didn't know what the hell.
He couldn't breathe.
I can't breathe. What are you doing to me? This is too much. Let it go. Stop. Let it go. Let me go. Shut your punk ass up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now listen to me. This is not going to work out for you, dog. You need to stop this right now. Now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to do some practicing. But you're 55. You ain't got in the tank what you had. So now you got to do selective practice. There's something I read a long time ago that a man has a certain amount of pleasure explosions, let's call it, in his lifetime. At 55, you are on the cusp of running a little low on the number low. You got left.
No, it's low.
So you need to be more selective.
Yes, you do.
The man eater is going to snatch yours from you, and you ain't going to have none left. You already sorry. The two women you've been with laughing. Your wife done told you to get somebody on the side because she don't even want it no more.
Damn.
And now the man eater done ate you up one time and said, let's just try it again. And you ain't got the confidence.
What is he
and
doing?
You shouldn't.
What is he
She doing everything.
All right.
She doing everything. He ain't doing nothing.
All right.
He in the corner scared. He trembling. He just took the blanket over in the corner and pulled it over his little naked ass body, just sucking his thumb. He don't know what to do.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram.
She busts out the
Facebook.
bathroom. Where your ass at?
And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we got Junior up next with Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, Shirley, well, the biggest sports talk we got today is, did Tony Romo say the N-word? Did he or did he not? I was commentating the Chiefs and commentating the Chiefs game. They said, hey, the Chiefs and Bengals, they said, hey, man, did Tony Romo say this while the play was going on? He was just covering the play. But I just want to let him know. We're going to find out if he said it or not. See, this show got 6 black people on it. They got 326 years of being black. We know if you done said it or if you ain't said it. See, the problem in the statement, did he? We don't know if he did or not. That's a wrong statement. We going to tell you if you said it or not. We don't ask you. We tell you. So, we don't want to know all that. Now, Tony, if you said it, I'm telling you now, you're going to have a problem. You got a problem if you said this. Now, if you didn't, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So,
they're going to cancel you if you say it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I need Tommy, I need Shirley, Carla, need everybody use their ears and just let's hear what we think we heard or what we didn't hear. Okay. Here we go. Dave, roll the tape.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got 3. You talked about it. This is the best tackling team. They don't miss tackles.
You know what?
Tony.
You
got 3. What?
He said N-I, but he swallowed them G's.
You think that
He didn't get them G's out. Them G's didn't come out. He swallowed
What you hear?
them.
What'd you
You
hear?
can't get canceled for that.
Well, I'm the real expert on this show.
The king.
I'm the only one in this show that grew up in the 60s.
Okay.
I'm in my 60s.
Yeah.
I talk about the 60s.
Right.
Yeah.
I am here to tell you that he will have a job as long as he wants it, because that's not what he said. It was close.
What else could it have been?
What you
Well,
got
because see, now the lying skills get to come into play. See, you said there was 3 near misses.
Okay, that'll work. 3
What
near
word?
misses.
Near?
3 near misses.
3 near. There was 3 nearby. There was 3 Negroes.
Yeah.
There was 3 ninjas.
On social media, that's what that is.
I think you
You
good.
know what that
Give
stands
a
for.
damn what they say. He can't lose his job for that.
Look at that.
All right. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll talk about a married man who needs to know if there's some limits on apologies. We'll find out what that means right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama,
Yes.
and just personal personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C. It took 4 murders before the police finally realized that one person was responsible.
I will admit the others when you catch me, if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
This child was laying on the side of the road. It appeared that she was probably either dragged out of the car or thrown out of the car.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen by the mother.
Did my mother see me?
That guy he's out of sync with even the worst people.
I thought that they would catch him. I thought it was just a matter of time.
Is it possible that the killer is still alive?
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, Steve. Jerry on Facebook writes this question. Is there a limit? Is there a time limit on apologies? Jerry says because he's tired of making them. About a month ago, a girl he dated almost 10 years ago moved back into town. She's now engaged, but her dude is not moving for a couple of months. So anyway, she called Jerry as if to see if Jerry could help her move the heavy things in her place since she was solo. And Jerry was nearby, so he said cool and helped her out and left it at that. Afterwards, she posted on my Facebook page thanking me for the help, but since I didn't mention this to my wife for no other reason than I just didn't think it was a big deal, all hell is broken loose and I must be cheating, wanting to cheat, or hiding other things. I just didn't think about it. A month later, it's still coming up, and I've apologized no less than once a day since then. I think I know my wife's feelings were hurt, and nothing like that will happen again. That said, I'm done with apologizing. Uncle Steve, come on, dog. Is there an official limit on this stuff? Because I feel like there should be.
Yeah, I know. I feel you, dog. I feel you. I understand what you're saying. Problem is, we're talking about an injured woman.
She must be fine.
And she's not just any woman. This is your wife.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl made it public by posting it.
Yes. So she's humiliated.
Now she has public embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, ain't that Jerry?
Mm-hmm.
That went over there to help that fine girl move.
Yes, she fine.
And didn't Jerry used to date her back in?
Back in the day.
Now, dog, I understand what you're saying, and I believe what you're saying. Nothing happened and all of that, and I got you. But you got to now do whatever's necessary to keep the peace at the house.
That's right.
That's the rule of it. There is no number. We don't know what that number is. No married man does. It can be unthinkable. It can result to every day for the next year. It could be over with on Christmas Eve. I don't know what it could be. Only thing you can do is
quit helping people. Really?
He's got the wrong attitude about apologizing, though.
You know, but the apologies is going to have to keep coming because as long as it's in her head, you've got to do something to counter that. You have to stage a public refusal to help.
Stage a public refusal.
I'm not.
You could do several things. Let's start with a couple of ideas.
Okay.
You can see the old lady that stayed next to you struggling up the steps with some groceries she done came from the grocery store. In front of your wife, you
Mrs.
must
Palmer.
say, I wish I would help somebody else in front of my wife. Why, that's probably why your husband died, Miss Jacobs, because he was always carrying your bags. You've got to do something public to disown helping. You've got to do something public. I just don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. Dog, in other words, I have no answer for you. Uncle Steve can't say you on this. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. should he have told her?
No.
So,
because then that would have brought it in quicker.
He shouldn't have told her that he helped her.
Wait,
Yeah.
you did what? Wait, you went over to whose house? Well, how did you know she was in town?
Right, y'all been talking.
So now, wait, whoa. How she gonna call you, and then you run over there?
Yeah.
No, there's no way he should have told.
So it's a lose-lose.
So maybe he should have.
Captain Saver, you know what?
Maybe he should have asked his wife before going over there. When the lady first called.
That ain't work.
Because the answer, when you ask, the answer is no.
It's going to be no.
It's going
so
to
it's
be no.
Yeah, he should have just said no. He couldn't help her. Period. All right.
You tripping over this lamp I brought up the stairs? Just the lamp?
Yes, just
all right.
lamp.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, we have to say happy birthday to the legendary, the one and only, or as he would say, the onlyest one, Uncle Charlie Wilson. Yeah. Uncle Charlie is 70 years old. He turned 70 this past Saturday. So happy birthday.
Yay!
Charlie Wilson.
Birthday, Uncle Charlie.
You, Uncle Charlie.
Charlie looked good, too.
Yeah, he looks
yes, he
fantastic.
Does.
Fantastic.
Great.
Yes.
He has an incredible story.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah,
yes, he does.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still going strong on stage.
Yeah, he does. Overcoming addiction, 70 years old, performing, all of these things. Just
I don't know
Uncle Charlie
nobody
is
70 move like that.
Man,
yeah,
he's
loving because he loves what he does. He loves what he does.
Yes, he does. And we love it too.
Yeah.
We love it too.
Yeah.
I saw on his social media page, they were playing Outstanding.
Oh, yes.
Saying
yes,
happy birthday to Uncle Charlie. 70, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's
unbelievable. Yeah,
that's
happy
that's
birthday
your boy,
to
Steve.
you.
Yeah, that's my next goal is 70. Then I'm gonna shoot for 75, then 80.
You healthy like that, Steve?
Yeah,
you
look
like
great.
that.
Yeah,
we'll be saying the same thing about you. Yep.
As long as you ain't making announcements, I'll be fine.
Dude,
Shirley will kill somebody off. Well,
that is so wrong.
It was so right, though.
Well, he will.
All right. Coming up in 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. All right, we have a few fun sports Would You Rather questions today. Would you rather have a long, average playing career, or would you rather have a short, fantastic career cut short by injury?
We don't want the injury.
Oh, no, I'm going to have the long average because I keep making money if I keep playing.
Okay, just the average.
But the injury, the pain,
Yeah.
no, we passed that.
Fantastic career, though.
It was fantastic.
Give me that mediocre with some long money with it. I'm with Junior.
Yeah. Man, come on.
Steve?
Cripple.
Come on,
I have
what you
to
got?
yield to my two counterparts here who just said they'd rather have the long, drawn-out, average-ass career. I really don't see that as a shining-ass moment for me.
All right.
I want a
Would you
star
rather
on the Walk of Fame. I want some image.
You want all of that.
I'm
all right,
just
next
gonna
one.
take the life I got. See how far God take me with it. Sure hope he let me see 104.
Would you rather get paid a lot to be on a bad team or paid below average to be on an elite team, a winning
Put me on
team?
that bad-ass team. I don't give a damn. Sit me down there. 85 million. Woo, woo.
That's me. I'm right there with him.
But you didn't win a game. Y'all losing. Y'all losing all the time.
Yeah, sorry. Ain't no problem. Season be over with in a minute.
Losers. All right.
I'm going to be at this big-ass house I got. Yeah.
Last sporting Would You Rather. Would you rather have a sneaker or a sports award named after you? A sneaker, or a sports award named after you?
Well, since I ain't never won a sports award, I'm going to take the shoe.
Rocking that junior.
I want to just see my J's all out here, man. Them juniors on. Well, I see you get them juniors, and he 8. Oh, man, I got a fan for life.
I think the sneaker make more money, too. I really had a sneaker.
Okay.
The hell with them awards.
The sneaker producer's income. The award. If I got the big award, I should have had a shoe.
Okay. By now.
Yeah.
All right. That was sports would you rathers. We're going to do some dating would you rathers now. Would you rather go sailing on a lake or read poetry together?
Yeah, we'll read this damn poetry.
What?
Sailing.
Yeah.
Flip off that damn boat.
Sailing?
How much poetry you going to be saying when your ass is drowned? It's hard to say poetry when you're goggling. I'm going to tell you that right now. So I'm a damn this sailor. You think we white?
Roses are red.
Black ass down here. Tweedledee, tweedledee dum.
Yeah.
Watch out, baby, because here I come.
All right, thanks, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it's the last break of the day, and we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real-life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama, and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Show.
All right, guys, here we are. Last break of the day on this Tuesday. Wow.
What a day. What a day.
It's been a day.
January 31st.
Mm-hmm. Last day. Mm-hmm.
January.
Last
Christmas
day
in 11 months.
Girl, quit looking for Christmas.
Every day she says this. She's counting down to Christmas.
I'm ready for Christmas, though. I went and bought me some more noodles for macaroni because they was out of them. I'm ready for it now. I got about 5 packs of them. We ain't gonna use
Christmas.
Yeah, you got to get them
It's
now.
been 11 months, Steve.
Wait,
You got to get them now.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. What are noodles?
For macaroni and cheese.
Excuse me, what?
Pasta.
What did you just
Wait
say?
a minute. Wait.
What do you mean, what is noodles?
I thought
What
that was
are
like
noodles?
a nickname for a Christmas decoration. You buying some noodles for Christmas?
Because they run out, Steve. You got to get them now.
Oh, when you go to the store to get that large elbow mac and cheese.
Them big elbows made by Skinner.
Yeah, large
you
elbows,
gotta
they
get
do
'em
run
now.
out. That is true. That's true. Ooh, that was dumb for him.
So you gonna have them noodles sitting around till Christmas
For
get
11
here?
months.
In the pantry.
I don't want them damn noodles, man, in that pantry. You can't even boil them soft at this point. They just lay in the water. Now you just got a bowl full of porcelain chips.
That's what you worried about?
Never heard anybody say that before.
Ever.
I got my
ever,
noodles now.
Steve. In the history
got
of
to agree with
noodles.
this fool when he say stuff like that. I just wonder wait a minute.
Dumb, dude.
I didn't know
history of
he was
noodles.
talking about food. I thought it was like a nickname, like a decoration that go on a tree or something, you know.
That's
But
why
he
you
don't
said,
do that no
"Excuse
more.
me, what are
He don't do his own tree no more, you know.
And you don't even.
He has
you
a
don't
I've
even.
been told you that. But you know, you talked about me till your ass messed around and you got some damn money now. All of a sudden,
Why are we
Okay.
talking about Christmas? It's January 31st.
Because it's in 11 months, Carla.
Oh,
He already ordered his tree for December. Hello.
Oh, goodness.
4 years ago.
He's grown
And
up
I
in
didn't get
crazy
the
stuff.
Christmas tree this year because we was out the country.
Yeah.
So now we got to see if the tree is too big.
Well, the next
sell it
holiday,
to
I mean,
Tommy.
we got Black History Month coming up. We got
I can't
Valentine's
fit his
Day.
tree in my house. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie to you.
Shirley.
This show was
Shirley,
crazy.
watch yourself. You know,
Oh, my
you know,
God.
let us do
Someone-
this.
And we call this
Let
love
you do
right here.
what?
Let me and Tommy do this tree stuff. You ain't in this.
Oh, God.
You don't cook or decorate trees.
I do all of the above.
You don't do that. You don't wrap no gifts. You don't do none of that.
I wrap beautiful gifts. Excuse you.
Well, you might do that because Shirley is jazzy. She know how to decorate.
Very creative.
Candles all like that. She's very creative, but you know.
Why are we talking about
Christmas? Shirley, keep bringing it up.
January 31st.
Because it's been 11 months.
You ain't gonna have nothing but that little tree to fit on the table. You better decorate that. I'll buy you a pack of balls at Target.
Anyway, you don't even know where Target is. Stop.
We got to get ready for Black History Month. It's here. We got to get ready for that.
Yes, tomorrow.
What we got to get ready for it for?
And what do we have to do?
We're
already black.
They finna play Roots on BET 17 times. I'm not going to watch it. I'm tired of this, man. We need to do something with Black History Month we ain't never done before. Stop showing me Roots.
I know that's right.
Damn it, I got it. I don't want to see it. I'm pissed off at Chicken George. You know, when you had opportunity to whip his ass, they let him go. The hell you let him go for?
Okay.
When they had that colonel, they had his ass. I'd have tied his ass to the tree. I'd have whipped him with every branch on that damn tree.
They left him on the tree. They didn't do nothing to him.
Man,
wish we were
ain't
still
no way
talking
in
about
hell.
Christmas.
Ain't no way in hell.
Can we bring back the Christmas conversation?
See there?
Be careful for what I wish for, Shirley.
Yes.
I'd beat his ass with his shirt on, whipped all through the damn shirt.
Oh, Lord.
On the Christmas tree. Now.
Shut up,
Boy.
Tommy. This is all your fault.
I was through with Roots right after that. Guys, we ain't whooping his ass.
Oh, God.
It's coming.
Always
Get
got
ready.
to be forgiven.
You got a poem for us tomorrow, Junior?
For Black History Month?
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
Oh, we're doing a poem.
Is this going to set us
already
back?
Struggling with Black History Month. Now, with some ragged ass poem. Back in the past, that's where we was. Me and you and my little cuz. We was all sitting down trying to find something to eat. But the white folks had everything. They had ate all the meat. And now we is sitting here trying to figure out what to do. And it's hard to do anything when you don't even have shoes. So as we sit up in here, we ponder what we gonna do next. I'm sitting up here going, Lord have mercy, sure be glad when they invent the text. Because I'm going to tell somebody that we down here, and it ain't just me. I'm going to be texting when the hell and we going to be free.
I don't know if you can top that one, Junior.
Oh, man. That's pretty good there, huh?
Yeah, and it ain't take me no time to write mine. You have overnight and come up with yours. I'd be so glad.
Work on it, Junior.
I'm building you old.
Well, y'all have a great day today. Talk to God.
Please.
He'd love to hear from you. Well, if you
Merry
don't
Christmas.
talk to him, better talk to him before you have to call on him.
Amen to that, Steve.
I'd rather talk to him than I have to call on him. That way, when I call on him, he recognize my voice. Y'all have a good one, man. Stay in peace now.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C.
This child was laying on the side of the road.
The person said, I murdered your daughter.
The killer believed that he may have been seen.
I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
On Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that puts that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. You can listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, every Thursday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you listen to your favorite shows.
What if I told you there was more to the story behind game-changing events? Get ready for my new podcast, That Moment with Damon John. Every Tuesday on the Black Effect Podcast Network, we'll jump into the personal stories of some of the most influential people on the planet, from business moguls and celebrities to athletes and artists. Join me every Tuesday for That Moment with Damon John on the Black Effect Podcast Network, the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you go to get your podcasts.